Alright, boys and girls, this is going to be me trying to see how this works. We're going to be playing a little bit of Elden Ring today. We've got the camera working now, and I want to go ahead and see, how everything sounds. Specifically looking to see how the keyboard sounds here, right? As well as trying to see how my voice sounds with the microphone being this far away. I want to go through and do a few things like get into a fight, maybe explore a little bit, try to make sure the video's coming through correctly, that sort of thing. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Can't even kill a sheep. But I am a new player to Elden Ring. I have before this gone through a couple things, and I'll cover that in just a bit here. But I want to go ahead and do a few moments here and see how it works. I think we get. See, one of the things I don't like very much, and I should make sure to make a note of this, is that when you're trying to focus in on something, it doesn't actually focus a lot of the time. Jumping will help you break open these containers as well if you're having trouble aiming at them, which I, for some reason, have. I don't quite get that, but it is something that definitely happens. So, let's go ahead and continue on. I haven't really done all that much in Elden Ring so far. This is a new playthrough that I created. Before this, I went through and I started one of every single character in the game. The idea was that I would go through and try to figure out, in regards to equipment, all the different equipment that they start with, in regards to things such as the actual character themselves, what different items they had, as well as the different attributes. I want to make sure they all started at the same place, or at least ended at the same place, and the answer is that they do. Alright? So whether you start at level 1 as a wretch, or level 10 as, I think it was a confessor or something like that, the difference between those two is just the number of points that the person has leveled up, which I think was 9. I believe the wretch started with 80 points, and the confessor, I think, started with 89. The difference, obviously, between them being 9 levels, which is 1 point per level, which means that you're not in a bad place for any of this, right? No matter what you choose, you can kind of go your own way. That also tells us that this information can pretty much be ignored when you're looking at creating a new character. What is more important, though, is the starting equipment that you get. So, for instance, in this case, right, I started off with a sword, a staff, and a shield for my weapons. I have a helmet, a chest piece, and legs. That's about it. I will say, though, that I wanted to do a magic user this go around. I played about 10 hours so far in this game. I didn't really make it all that far. I had a chance to explore, customize the controls, get used to how the game feels, so that way anyone watching me play it wouldn't feel that it was too painful. But let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So, I started over there, where you can see the statue up at the top, holding the other statue of, I think, a fallen lady or something. I'm not really quite sure what that is. Never actually noticed that before. And I've made it all the way to here. In between the two, you're going to find, okay, this guy, right? He's a bit of a special kind of character. I'd stay away from him if I were you. Oh, look at that. There's something here. Yes, I'd stay away from him. That guy has the ability to completely destroy you, which is interesting. I might as well give you a shot and show you kind of how that works. So I'm going to try to line this up here if I can. See what I can do with this guy. Alright, and excuse me, buddy. And we're gonna go ahead and switch here. Oh, okay, I did try to dodge, and I was wildly unsuccessful. Now we're gonna go ahead and drink our potion here. And see if I can't. Nope. Thought maybe I'd be able to surprise the dude, but the answer to that was a resounding no. I was able to injure him. I've been told by people that I've asked that that is actually a mid-level boss, or end-level boss. I'm not really quite sure, but suffice to say, it's not something you should try to fight at the beginning. I attempted to do that, and as you saw, I did terrible. Coming this way, we do have a little icon. You'll see at the very top of the screen here, an indicator that tells me what direction I'm running. Right now, this glowing thing tells me that there's something that I dropped when I died. You have one chance, right, when you die, to be able to pick up the basically experience that you lost. So anything that you've done, anything that you've gathered between the last time that you went up in level and now will be lost if you don't run over to this and pick it up. Now, in my case, it was 738, which is a decent amount. That's a pretty decent amount, at least for me. I'm sure that later on in the game it'll be a bigger deal, or it'll be less of a big deal because it's not going to mean as much having that amount. But for right now, for me, that's pretty important. My current goal is to go run around and gather experience, which you can use not just to level up, but also to purchase items. This is a vendor. It's the first one that I've run into. I think it's the first one you can find. When you take a look, you can see all the different things you can buy from them. Now, my goal for the most part is to buy a little bit of everything, right? So in this case, I want to buy... I'm not going to bother with the throwing daggers. I'm not going to bother with the arrows. I'm not going to bother with the bolts. I will get everything else that he has, right? So in this case, I'm just kind of working my way across. The waypoint runes, I believe, from what I've seen, will actually tell me where there's different waypoints inside of the game. And then the Flask of Wondrous Physics, I'm not really sure what that is. We've also got cookbooks. I think this gives me recipes to be able to make stuff. And I think it's the crocked pot you make them in. I've not made anything yet, but I have. My previous time when I was playing it a little bit, I did purchase the crock pots. And I think the crafting kit as well as the cookbooks. I didn't want to waste the crock pots because I guess you only get 3 of them. And at least from this guy, if you buy all 3. And I wanted to make sure I had as many as possible. So I will be doing that in this playthrough, given enough time. So I'm going to start off by purchasing one of these and one of these. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Yes, it was a pleasure doing business with you as well. All right. So now we're going to... It says you will need crock pots or other containers to craft certain items. You will not be able to make more of those items than you have containers. Container items will run out with use, but the containers themselves will... Oh! Never mind. So I guess that means that I can keep reusing a container. So I guess I make something, and then I use it. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and figure it out. Don't think we can here. All right. There we go. Item crafting. Now, with the item crafting menu, you can make various items from materials that you find. You can learn to craft more items by finding cookbooks. So I actually don't have any cookbooks. I can make a fire pot if I have a mushroom and a smoldering butterfly. Now, I know where both of these are located, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to find them. Roped fire pot. Throw behind. Or throw at. Okay, so throw at enemies to inflict fire damage or throw behind. I don't understand the purpose of throwing behind instead of forward, but we're just going to kind of move on here. Bone darts. You throw at enemies to inflict damage. Resin on horseback. Feed. Torrent to restore HP. Torrent your horse. Okay. So I'm assuming that my horse will lose health, and I'll need to restore his HP at some point. I didn't know because before I played like 10 hours, I didn't have to do that. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it means when your horse gets damaged, because it will knock you off if it sustains enough damage. Rainbow stones are shines with colored light when placed, serving as a guide. So you can kind of mark your path if you start getting lost. I'm not kind of really get lost all that easily, so it's not a big deal. And then last thing we have is Furl Culling Finger Remedy. So I'm going to try to make a fire pot. To do that, I need to get some mushrooms and some smoldering butterflies. This will also give me the opportunity to go ahead and pick up a little bit of experience. So as you run along, you'll notice that you get the option to be able to pick things up. Those are crafting materials to be able to use, I'm assuming, in the crafting pots. Right? So I need to get mushrooms, which are little white things on the ground, and smoldering butterflies, which I believe are at campfires, if I saw it correctly last time. So let's go ahead and move around and see if we can't figure out where they're at. And while we're doing this, we're going to go ahead and probably collect as much as we can from the surrounding folks. We might also do a dungeon or two today, but probably not part of this same video. Another thing I'd like to talk about, and I'll be doing this pretty soon, is going to be kind of the positives and negatives of things that I've seen when starting off in this game. So for instance, you noticed when I was trying to target an enemy that was sitting right in front of me and ended up targeting the one behind him when I used the option to target. That's a little bit frustrating, but that happens quite frequently in here. There's a lot of little things like that that have kind of been noticing as I've been playing the game. Some of them aren't too big a deal. Some of them are something that might actually make a big difference for some of you. Now, a couple things just happened there. When I attacked him, you saw a big white light explode from him. That means that there's going to be an item you can pick up from this guy. And you also saw kind of an orange light go off and land on me, and that actually gave me experience, which they call runes in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and pillage the corpse, and it gave me some bolts. There we go. So I can go ahead and shoot those at people. A lot of times you might run up to something that's a glowing skull like this, or another item on the ground. Maybe it's even a person, and you want to attack them, and you might have trouble because when you swing, it doesn't actually hit the thing in front of you. And all you do is kick it out of the way, and therefore it also wouldn't hit the person in front of you. Now, if you look down and you swing, it will actually typically go down with most weapons, but that's not always the case, right? So if you run into that situation, what you can do is you can also go up to the item, and you can jump if you're close enough, and it will destroy the item. If you're riding your horse, it'll also break that item apart, right? Now, this little glowy bit over here, I believe, it's a mushroom. See? I was right. Now we just need to find a butterfly to be able to go ahead and satisfy the conditions to be able to make those. So again, if I'm just running along, I can hit the button. If I'm close enough, and I'll destroy the item. Of course, you need to be fairly close, and this might already be broken up enough. No, it's a skull. It should break open if I do it right. I just missed the right spot, apparently, over and over and over again. Again, I'm not perfect at the game yet. I'm still getting used to it. Okay. And let's see what there is to see. Alright. Now, I think that I'm supposed to be going the opposite direction because that'll lead me towards the castle. Now, the castle is what they tell me I need to be aiming for here. But I want to do a little bit of exploration because I kind of like to complete as much as I can. I'm what people typically call a completionist. So if there's a quest around, I'll try to do it. If there's a mob or a monster, an area to explore, I'm going to give it my best shot. Alright. These... Yeah, there's another one I didn't get. That's another mushroom? It's another mushroom. Very nice. Not sure why I'm having such trouble with those. Now, I think it's important to try to get as many materials as you can. I don't know what I'm going to need yet, but I've noticed that every single thing you pretty much can kill will give you some sort of material either for crafting, armor, or other stuff. There's a visual bug there. Not seen that one before. Alright, let's keep going and see what we've got. Alright. We're gonna do this. Alright, those gave me thin breastbones. Fair enough. Now, I've noticed that it's easier to target something if you actually... or hit something if you target it. In this case, I targeted a small critter, and then when I got close enough, I hit it. Means if I have some birds sitting on the beach, I'll probably be able to do that as well. And we'll find out in just a minute. Or I guess I should say along the cliff's edge, not the beach. Oh, they're there. Alright, so I'm going to try to target the bird and see what happens. There we go. That was much easier to hit them. Oh, that's, yeah, now I ran into that guy on one of my other playthroughs where I spent 10 hours. And I noticed he was kind of difficult to kill. If I remember correctly, he is pretty big and he likes to step on you. If you get him down low enough in health, he'll pull out his sword. And other than that, if you try to run, he's also got some sort of weird shout he'll hit you with. I don't know if I can take him on. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, come on, buddy. What are you doing? This is actually a lot easier than it should be. Look at him. He's just sitting there. Holy shoot. Apologies, trying not to curse here. But I guess you can kill this guy by just hitting him over and over again with the sword thing. Let's see here. Vanquishing an enemy group will replenish your flasks. Ah, yes. So you might have noticed that during the fight, I've got 3 bars up in the upper left-hand corner. There's the red bar, there's the blue bar, and then there's the green bar. So the red bar is my health, the blue bar is my mana or magic power, and then the green bar was my stamina. When I attack, I use stamina, and when I use magic, I use stamina as well as magic. I've noticed I don't always use them, so I'll try to figure out why as I kind of go throughout. There's a few things I haven't quite figured out just yet, as I am fairly new to the game. But whenever you kill a group of enemies, right, you will get this blue thing that just came in, right? So I got the red thing, which was replenishing my my health bottles, the blue one, which replenishes my magic, and then the orange one, which gives me experience. And now wow, he's got a lot of good experience. Because I was down at, like, basically nothing. That was pretty impressive. All right, so we're going to go ahead and head back to the campsite here for a minute. See if we can't pick up something a little bit different. And maybe we'll pick up some recipes and see what else we can do. Although we still don't have our fireflies. Now, I think I've seen them a few times again at campsites. But I need to find a campsite that has it. Yeah, there, that was nice. Wasn't that nice? Just kick it right on down there. Alright. Now, one of the things is you want to look for these glowing little balls on top of runes like this. So whenever you see like a rune kind of on its side, I've noticed that they have little fragments. That's what these are called, is rune fragments. I'm not 100% sure what they're used for yet, but I'm assuming that they're important. I guess that we'll find out. If you do know, go ahead and feel free to leave it in a comment and give me some information. I have gone through a few videos to get some basic ideas of how the game works, so that way I'm not a complete and utter noob running in here. And that maybe makes the content a little bit more interesting if I have some idea of what's going on. I haven't done any walkthroughs or anything like that, because, again, I want this all to be kind of a new experience for me. Alright, so let's go talk to this guy now. Let's see what happens here.
Weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy
You can
something?
skip the comments, I've noticed. When you start talking to somebody, if you press the button that you used to interact with them in the first place, it will then allow you to go ahead and start skipping through things, which makes it a little bit easier, we'll say. So we're going to go to purchase, and we've got 2... Nope. Here we go. So we've got cookbooks, either missionary or nomadic warrior. So I'm going to grab... We've got 1,200. So, well, we'll grab the 2 500 ones. All right, and then we'll grab the waypoint. There we go.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Yes, it was great talking to you too, buddy. And we're going to come over here, and we're going to go into our main menu by hitting escape on the computer. And we're going to go to item crafting. Now, I should be able to make something. So I just want to see how this kind of works. I got arrows, bone darts, got this finger remedy thing. Let's give this a shot. So this will restore health to my mount. I don't have a mount yet, but I'm going to go ahead and make it and figure out how this works. See, it doesn't look like it actually uses up pot, so I'll have to figure that out. So we're just going to make one. I think it's done. And we're going to rest because my magic power is a little bit low. And while we're resting, I'm going to start moving a few things around. I'm going to go into the flasks, and I'm going to go ahead and change the charges that are allocated to each flask. So right now, I've got 2 different kinds of flasks. By default, I've got 4 total, right? I've got 3 that are currently at health and 1 that's at magic. So I want to change it so I've got 2 and 2. That way I can replenish my magic more often. You saw how powerful it was using my magic against that giant thing, right? So the other thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and go back to the giant and show you what it's like if I try to challenge it on foot. Now what you did see happen there what you did see happen was me attacking it using magic. That involved almost zero challenge. I was able to kill it before it got anywhere near me. Now, I don't know how powerful it is against other foes in the game, but I will say that that guy normally packs a pretty big wallop and should have given me a good run for my money. I'm going to go ahead and move back down here to health potions so I can give him a bit of a fight. And maybe this one's just not the same as the other one I fought. Let's give it a shot. All right, here we go. Let's go say hi. Yep, that's a little different. Oh. Okay. I didn't make it very far with him. He did end up killing me in the end there. But you can see that that was vastly different than using the magic. The magic, I literally just ran up to him and shot him, and he died. A little bit easier than it should have been, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it was a fluke, maybe not. Let's give it another shot. Because if I can kill him that easy again, then that would be interesting. Now, when you rest at a site of grace, which is where I just was, sort of near the campfire, you had that glowing thing. It's where I changed the flask charges. Whenever you rest there, what happens is it refills all your flasks. It also goes through and refreshes the area around you. Any enemies you've killed will come back, that sort of thing, except certain ones. I think it's certain boss enemies, I think. Something like that. I think it's dungeons might be what it is. But, alright. So anyways, we're going to change to the correct weapons, and we're going to try to figure out where this guy is at. Alright, I think we need to go down another level. Nope, he should be around here somewhere. Maybe he's not in this area. Nope, there he is. Alright, let's give him a bit of a poke. See how he's doing. Alright, we're going to recharge our mana. Keep shooting him. See, now he's pulling out that sword. That can be a deadly sword. Dang. Let's grab a little bit of a drink here. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, he died. Never mind. Nope, he did not die. Whoa, buddy. Oh, I got him. Gave me 1,000 experience for that. Okay. Apparently, if you're looking for experience, a good way to get it is to go ahead and kill those big dudes. If you can. He also refilled my potions. Nice. I wonder if there's more down. Again, I've not explored many areas in the game, so I've only had a bit of a play with it. Primarily what I did is I went through, I killed one of the bosses in the story on a cliff edge. Or, sorry, on a bridge, I should say. What is that thing? Oh, that looks like something super creepy. Let's go have a bit of fun, see what we can do here. Alright. We've got a tentacle monster from your favorite anime, whatever it may be. And what is this? Alright, we have footprints. Nope, those are not footprints. It's like footprints. Wonder what happens if you catch it. I think it's following the same pattern. Okay, so this shouldn't be too hard. So that means that it should come back over here, right? Ah, hello. Nope. Can I target it? No, that's something else. What is that? Oh, penguin. Hey, he didn't give me anything. That's all right. Hey, buddy. All right, tried to talk to him. Nothing happened. Whoop, what was that? All right. So you'll see all these... Try fire. You'll see all these little notes on the ground. And what they do is they tell you different things that are kind of going on, give you hints and tips. Try jump. Am I supposed to hit this thing? If I did, I clearly missed it. It says, are you ready? Okay, yeah, so apparently we're supposed to kill this thing, I think. Try here and here. Alright, I'll try here. Here it comes. No, it's not a thing, maybe. Huh. I don't know. Or what I can do is I can try to cast a bunch of... where did my thing go? It's too late now. It is much too late. Where's this gonna shoot even? It's not even trying to shoot in the right direction. It's like not even giving it a shot. Alright. I'll try one more time to hit this thing. Well, maybe more than once. Oh, I did kill something. It says, with a wheatstone knife, you can use Ashes of War to grant your armaments new skills at sites of grace. An armament can only have one skill. Any skill it previously had be removed. An armament's type depends on what skills it can have. Some special armaments have unique skills and cannot be granted new ones. Alright, fair enough. With a wheatstone, you can... Okay. This is telling me the same thing it just told me. Alright. Ash of War stamp sweep. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, not sure what all that's about, but whatever. And let's see what else we have over this one. There's another thing over here somewhere. That is another penguin. And these are not the kind of skulls you want, alright. Oh, is this another vendor? It says no stealth ahead. No, I don't think... Is that an enemy? Well, apparently somebody killed it. Let's give it a shot and see what happens. Well, whatever it is died and gave me a thing of tears. Yay! Hopefully it was an enemy. Doesn't look like one though, does it? Oh, butterflies! Haha, there we go. The butterflies above the fire were what I was talking about before. I'm not sure what else is around this area. Alright, now we also have this big thing up ahead. I'm not sure if I can take on the tentacle monster, but I'm going to give it a try. Do I have... Small number of runes. Oh, okay, I can get more runes with that. Alright. Let's go give Tentacle Monster a poke and see what happens. I don't know, this might actually be a really bad idea. He does not look friendly. Man, I'm just being honest. Okay, that is not doing a lot of damage. Well, actually, I guess it is doing enough damage. Alright, we're going to switch over to our shield now. And, whoa, what is this? Oh! That little shit. No, thank you. I don't want you to beat me with your little whipply things. He's not got a lot of strength. I don't know if there's like another attack he does or something, but this guy seems sort of... Oh, is that coming after? Oh, no, I must have cut an arm off or something. Oh, no, okay, I take it back. He's got some power behind him if he does that. Alright, let's jump at him. And... Oh, I need some way to be able to hit him at range. He's not very fast. But I don't seem to be able to... There we go. Let's just stay behind him. Not doing a lot of damage. I mean, this is like a sad amount of damage. See what I mean by targeting a creature? It's going through and targeting other stuff nearby instead of what I'm trying to hit. Whoa, this does not look good. Oh, he's got a little charge attack. See? Okay. And we're going to try... Oh, nice. I sliced off a thing. So you have a special slice attack you can do, like that one right there. You basically, it's like a heavier, strong attack. Well, I'm still targeted on a guy behind him. I'm not quite sure why. I don't even know if those things move. They look like little egg plants or something for this guy. Alright, he's almost dead here. He's a lot easier to kill than I thought he would be. Oh, I say that now, huh? Oh, and I am out of health potions. Alright, let's just see if we can't get behind him again. Yeah, hey buddy, how you doing? I will say that it's kind of difficult dealing with these things sometimes because they will queue up attacks and actions. And in this situation, I was trying to... take a specific action, and it had queued up another... Whoa, he jumped his attack team. And it queued up another action and did that instead. So I've died. I've lost my 1,300 runes, or experience, but I can come back down here and get them back. And if I do, I will also have my full magic. Because, again, you start off up here, and you come back down. I might actually... No, I'm not going to sleep yet. I'm just going to head down. See what happens. I don't remember exactly how I got my horse the last time. I know that somebody popped up and gave it to me, but I don't remember who. Anyways, that's not what we're after at this point. Right now, we are after getting our runes back and killing the tentacle monster, I guess. Right. Here we are. And this should be an easy go again. Alright, that was really easy. Nice job, if I do say so myself. Alright, now I need to get my stuff back from Mr. Tentacles. Okay. Oh, good. Looks like I died far enough away that it's not really going to impact me. And I've got, I think... No, just checked, and as you can see, I have 2 full magic flasks. I've got full magic, which means I should just be able to sit at a distance and kill this guy off. Let's see what happens. Whoa, buddy. Okay, now this is what I was expecting from the whole mechanic. That surprised the hell out of me. Did he heal? Is he healing? Yeah, I think he healed. I don't know. What didn't give me? Does that mean that he's not alone? Okay. How much did it give me? Oh my god. I think it only gave me... I don't know how much. Did it give me around... Let's see, I had 1,300. I got 1,000 from the guy. Which means it gave me about 300. That's sort of okay. So let's get his little eggs here. Alright, his eggs drops. Oh, they're an octopus ovary. Are you telling me these are octopi? Yeah, apparently that was the rest. I don't think those are octopus. They don't look like octopus. They look like... I mean, really? These are supposed to be octopus creatures? Okay, I can see the beak now. And the tentacle. It just doesn't really resonate with my view of an octopus, I suppose. Nope, run, dodge, duck, dodge, dive, and run. Here we go. He's dead. And another octopus ovary. So yeah, these are definitely octopi. Octopus. 10 octopuses? Octopi? I think it's octopi. Is it octopi or octopus? I think it's octopi. Now why does this... Huh. I'm not gonna bother checking that yet because I've almost got 3,000 runes, and I want to go ahead and use those. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back and spend my runes, and I think that'll be kind of it for what I'm gonna do online with you all on this particular one. If you guys have any questions, anything specific you'd like to see me doing, please let me know. Throw in a comment. Obviously, like if you enjoyed the content. If you didn't, that's all right. Feel free to give me any feedback. This is the first video that I've done in a very long time. And I hope you all are having a super fantastic day. Take care.